Hello again and welcome back to another one. And before we dive in, Merry Christmas to y'all. And today this comes with some comedy gold as
"'Tis the season"
4 Christmas songs to rise to the top on streaming platforms. And on Twitter, this is a moment some have waited for all year, to see the Christmas sensation rise to the top due to our history with Eminem. And the last couple of hours have been entertaining on Twitter, as for some, quote, "the evil is defeated," even if it's only for a few weeks, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. Today we also have more from Scott Silver, the writer responsible for 8 Mile and recent hits like Joker. And if you recall, in a story we covered, some fans were split on the ending of 8 Mile, the significance of Eminem heading back to work. Some found it weird, and some saw it as a necessity to pay his bills at the time. Well, today we have more from the writer that clears it up, and it's pretty much linked to what Akon said about Eminem a while back regarding his insane work ethics.
Because he was the first artist that I worked with that actually treated the business like a real job. So, and I asked him, I was like, yo, like, you know, like, what's up with the work ethic? He said, nah, man, it's just, I just like to be here. I treat it like a real job.
And Scott Silver explained 8 Mile's ending, the significance of it, and how it's linked to Eminem in real life.
It's just this idea that sort of you have these dreams of what you want to do, which is up here, which, you know, and that to me was Paisley Park or whatever. But down here is where it happens. You got to do the work. And that's why it was really important to me. And I'm glad it stayed in the movie. And it goes back to sort of what, you know, my shrink was talking about at the time. Like, the only way to get out of whatever you're in is you have to work. Mm-hmm. You got to do the work to sort of do it. So it's really important at the end. He has this opportunity to go and party or to go and sort of
live up here,
live it up here, and to sort of go and sort of join Future on stage. It's like, no, he's just got to do the work to get to where he wants to get to. And that's the one thing that sort of, you know, obviously in 20 years, and I didn't really know at the time M that well, but I got to spend some time with him, and everybody even now says, what was he like? And I was like, he was always working. He was always writing.
Eminem he's always writing in a book, always writing all the time.
You know, everybody has this impression that he was partying or drinking or whatever. I always saw him writing. I mean, as a writer, I have nothing but, obviously his music's great, but how much time he spent writing and working. And so I just love that work ethic, that it always comes back to the work. Like, what's the work? So that's why the last scene, it's about him going back to work.
I find it quite fascinating that all we hear from associates is how he works extra hard. Even Bizarre revealed that at one time,
he's a tyrant in the studio. He's a perfectionist.
Yeah.
So you could be in the booth doing your verse for 3 or 4 hours until you get it right. We was doing some stuff and we came back. We went Christmas shopping. We came back to the studio. This dude, he did my ad libs. It sounded just like me.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
But people will get on social media and comfortably credit all his achievements on Skin Shade. Moving on to the next point at hand,
"'Tis the season"
for Christmas hits to dominate the charts and
"'Tis the season"
for some fans to get emboldened. And a few hours ago this happened. Mariah Carey, 63.2 million, has now surpassed Eminem's 62.3 million, becoming the pre-2000s act with the most monthly listeners on Spotify currently. All thanks to the Christmas hit All I Want for Christmas Is You, that just set a new record for biggest single-day stream peaks of all time on global Spotify chart with over 21 million streams on a single day. Insane numbers for sure. And back to the report of Mariah surpassing Eminem's monthly listeners, we got some hilarious exchanges so far. A user expands. Both icons, to be honest. Mariah won the beef though. Eminem went out sad. To which a user responds, LOL, she lost. She barely can surpass him 2 days per year, and without the Christmas song, she wouldn't be remembered. It's the only time of the year when we can see a somewhat fair debate about the two, and for some context, even on the 23rd of December, Eminem still outstreamed Mariah on Spotify, but the debates got heated, ended him easily, to which a user responds, 1 month in a year, people remembering her because of a Christmas song, which got this response, how predictable. That one song is enough to end him, let alone Obsessed and the countless other hits she has. Stay pressed, hater. And I agree. It definitely ended him. M constantly gets way more streams than her when it's not December, and he absolutely destroyed her with Bagpipes from Baghdad and The Warning. And the initial user concludes, here we go again, the same argument from the M mindless stance. Well, we can enjoy these debates while it lasts, and then we wait another 12 months. And check this out, Mariah fans are back for their 1 month a year of relevance. They had to wait a bit longer this time, as it took 23 days into December for her reign to start. How long will it last? Well, some will be revisiting this tweet after a month, but some are legit surprised. How is it possible that Eminem used to have more listeners than the legendary Mariah Carey? I mean, who listens to that guy? I mean, think about it, how she's got a record 19 number one hits in the United States, but it's all crickets until Christmas.
Something ain't adding up here.
Perhaps Payola carried all those hits?
They age.
Like milk?
Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and see you on the next one.